Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to solve Codeforces problem company merging. Before we start looking into the problem details and the solution for this problem, I want to mention that my channel is dedicated to help people who are preparing for Java interviews and coding interviews. On my channel there are over 200 solved coding interview questions which were coding problems asked by big tech companies such as Facebook, Google, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Yahoo, and many other big tech companies. And those are selective problems to cover important coding questions varieties such as graph problems, binary search tree problems, dynamic programming problems, as well as BFS, DFS, matrix related interview coding questions. So if you are preparing for Java interviews or Java coding interviews, then please subscribe to this channel now. This channel can definitely help you in your Java J2E interview preparation. So please subscribe it. So now let's go through the problem statement. A conglomerate consists of n companies. To make managing easier, their owners have decided to merge all companies into one. By law, it is only possible to merge two companies, so the owners plan to select two companies, merge them into one, and continue doing so until there is only one company left. But anti-monopoly service forbids to merge companies if they suspect unfriendly absorption. The criteria they use is the difference in maximum salaries between two companies. Merging is allowed only if the maximum salaries are equal. So what it means is the maximum salary of some employee in company 1 and company 2 should be equal, right? So maximum salaries should match for at least some employees, right? One employee. So to fulfill anti-monopoly requirements, the owners can change salaries in their companies before merging. But the labor union insists on two conditions. It is only allowed to increase salaries. Moreover, all the employees in one company must get the same increase. So if you are increasing a salary for one employee, then you have to increase same amount of salary for all other employees basically. So sure, the owners want to minimize the total increase of all salaries in all the companies. Help them find the minimal possible increase that will allow them to merge companies into one. So this is the input that is given to us. So the first line contains integer n, which is number of companies. So there are three companies and these three companies details are given here. So these details is like the first, this one is number of employees in this company and their salaries, right? 4 and 3. Then number of employees is 2, their salaries is 2 and 1. Number of employees is 3, their salaries is 111, right? So this is the input that is given to us, and we have to output a single integer, the minimal total increase of all employees that allows us to merge all companies into one, right? So so let's take this example over here in the whiteboard, so we can discuss what the problem is and how we can solve this problem, right? So there are three companies, so this is our input, right? So three company details are given. So this is this first column here, this is number of employees in each company, right? So this is two employees, then this is two employees, this is three employees, right? So that is given to us, and this is the salary, right? 4 is salary, 3 is salary. So if we want to, for example, merge these two into one, right, then the maximum salary here is 4, right? Maximum is 4 here, and maximum in this one is 2, right? So which means that we have to increase this both salary by 2, right? So it will also reach 4 and this will reach to 3, right? So we have increased the salary so by 2. So now the first one salary now remains 4 3, right? The first company employees, and now here we made an increase of 2. So now it becomes 4 and 3, right? After we increase 2. So we will be doing increase 2 here and 2 here, right? So total increase we did is 4 at this point. 4 is the total increase we have done. So after this we can now take this one and we can merge this with this one, right? So now we will merge this one with 111, right? So now the maximum in 111 is 1. So it means that we have to increase that from 1 to 4, right? So we have to make this 4, make this 4, and make this 4. So everything, once we increase by 3 by for any employees, we have to do the same thing for remaining employees as well. So same increase, right? So now after the increase, it will look 444. So here we have increased it by 3 into 3, right? So 3 into 3, which is 4 plus 9. So total increase we have done is 13 here, right? So this is the minimum increase we can do, right? 13. So as you can see, 13 is the answer for this one. So this is where the 13 answer comes here. So let's just recap basically. So what we did is basically how we are going to now implement our solution is we will go through all these employees, right? 4 3 2 1 1 1 1, and we will first find out the maximum in all of them, right? We will first find out maximum in all of them. So maximum is 4 here, right, in all these things. And then what we will do is we will go with each of these employees for each company, and then we will create a list and we will sort this list, right? So once I create a list for this one, the list will look like this, right? 3 and 4, right? The sorted list will look like this, right? 3 comma 4 for the first company. The sorted list for the second company will look like 1 comma 2. The sorted list for the third company will be looking like 1 comma 1 comma 1, right? So this is the sorted list of all the employees by their salaries. So after we sort it, what we will do is we will take this maximum. So maximum figure we will take, and we will take maximum from this list. So maximum from this list, for example, is 4, right? So we will do, so 4 minus 4. So 4 minus 4 into number of employees into 2 here, right? Number of employees is 2. So 4 minus 4 is 0. So in this case, we have to do 0 increase basically, right? Now again we will, for the second company, what we will do is maximum, which is 4 minus maximum of this list, which is 2, right? 4 minus 2 into number of employees, right, multiplied by number of employees. So 2 into 2, it is equal to 4, right? So I'll just write down here. And here in this third case, again we will calculate like maximum is 4 minus maximum in this list is 1 into number of employees is 3, which is equal to 3 into 3 is equal to 9, right? So 4 plus 9, then we will get 13, right? So which is equal to 13. So this is our answer. So this is the approach we are going to take for company merging problem. So basically I'll just reiterate the summarize it, and then we will look into the implementation details. So first we went through all these employees and found out the maximum salary. This is the maximum salary we found. Then we created a list for each company and then sorted that list, right? So this is the list 1, this is list 2, sorted list, right? This is the list 3. These are all sorted, and then we just use this calculation, right? So maximum minus maximum of this list into number of employees, and we will just keep doing it for all the list and keep adding those to get the minimum increase that is required, right, for the merging basically, right? So that's what we have to do, the minimum total increase for all employees that allows to merge all companies. So this is how we will be solving the problem. So let's go ahead now and let's look at the solution. So I just created I just hard coded input here. So 3 is the input, and this is the same example that we just looked at. So I just created a 2 by 2, like this is a 2-dimensional array, right? 2D array. So we just created a 2D array of the same input that is given to us. So 243 221 3111. So as you can see, 243 221 3111. So same input we created. Then we created a list of integers, right? Because why we created it? Because we wanted to create this list, right? 1 3 3 4 1 2 1 1 1. So we will create list of these integers, right? Here merge list, and first max is equal to 0. So what we will do is we will go through all this input that is given to us, and we will calculate max here, right? We are calculating the max, and we are making the list, like we are creating the list of employees and we are sorting the list and storing that sorted list into merge list, right? So merge list will have these three sorted list, right, that I showed you. So these three sorted list will be there, right? So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So all these three sorted list will be there into the merge list, right? So we will go for each 1, 2, 3 all these companies and we will create this way the merge list, and we at this time at the end of the for loop we will know the maximum salary of any employee in this companies, right? So after that I just created a long variable answer, and now we will iterate through this merge list, right? So merge list is sorted list for every company, right? So at that time we will get the maximum element from that merge list, right? So last element is the maximum element, right? So as you can see the last element of it will be the maximum element after sorting, right? So this is the maximum element, 2 is the maximum element, so last element is always the maximum element in the list. So that is what we are getting here. So this is the maximus, and then we will just do max minus max s basically, right, into employee size basically for that company, right, as I explained you in the example. And we will just keep adding that into our answer variable, right? So we will go through all the list, and this way we will create the answer value variable, and we will just print the answer variable at the end, right? So this is the way we will get the minimal total increase of all employees, so that we can merge all the companies into one company. So let us run this code, and we should get the 13 as our answer for this code, right, this example. So let's just look at this one. So we are getting 13 as our answer here, as you can see, right? So this is the way you can solve this problem company merging on Codeforces. So I just explain you in details with this one example how we will first calculate the maximum salary in all these employees, and then we will create this sorted list, right? So for three companies we will have three sorted list of employee salaries, and then we will just use this max minus local maximum of the list into number of employees, right, to get the total minimal cost, right, total minimal increase of all employees for merging. So if you haven't already checked the playlist on my channel, there is a playlist called as Codeforces as well as Leetcode and Leetcode solutions. So both these playlists contain lots of solved coding problems that constitute varieties, which is very important from coding interview questions like graph, binary search trees, binary search related coding interview questions, as well as BFS, DFS matrix related questions, and dynamic programming questions are also covered there. So you can go through that and practice those coding problems, when you are preparing for your coding interviews. For telephonic Java interviews, there is a playlist called as Java interview on my channel that discusses on frequently asked Java telephonic interview questions, and how to answer those questions is also discussed there. If you like this video helpful, and if you find it useful, how it is explained with example and Java code, then please hit subscribe and like it. Your subscription is really important for the channel, because that is the way the video can reach to more people who need help in their coding interview preparation. They can also watch these solved examples and understand how to develop a logic and what data structures to use to solve different kind of coding questions. So the main goal of this channel is to help people in their job interview preparation in Java, and providing them by solved examples and explained examples, so they can also get helped during their job interview preparation. So please subscribe to the channel, and if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks for watching this video.